Hello to everyone out there in YouTube land. I'm going to do a video comparison on the TP3B from Veto Pro Pack versus the TP4B also from Veto Pro Pack. I just got the TP4B today. And then I've had the TP3B for at least probably about a couple weeks now. I ended up deciding on going with the 4B after trying out the 3B. The thought behind the 3B was I wanted something that just gonna be an overall quick go in, few electrical things, whatever, maintenance technician. Most of you that have subscribed already know that. I do apartment maintenance, and I needed something for quick calls, so I went with this guy here. And the whole idea was to not have something too big to where I get too loaded down with too many tools, but I ended up kind of having this might be an OCD issue of mine that I had with this, but I don't know if you can tell, and it might just be me. I might have to move my camera here. But what I started looking at was, started having an issue. I don't know if I can get that in there well enough, and if that shows up, that might just be me kind of being weird. Veto makes excellent bags, but I did notice after having this a couple of weeks, I don't know if anybody else has had any kind of issues with this, but this TP3B, I don't know if I didn't notice when I first got it, that looks like it has a little bit of a lean to it. I'm trying to move that so we can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So I feel like this has started to kind of lean forward a little bit there. You can see the difference. This one's pretty straight. If I put a speed square on this thing, you could definitely see an angle on this. So I don't know if that's a common issue with the 3B. My thought being was that with the 4B having a wider base, coming all the way up to the front a little bit more, that I'm probably going to have a lot less issues of leaning over time. As you can see how this one is constructed. And I don't feel I have this super packed out front heavy. Like I've seen a lot of other guys really stuff these things full, and I don't think they've had any issues with that. I'm really weird about when I first get new things. For one, any kind of damage done to these or any kind of defect, I want that to be maybe my fault, not something right out the box. So like I said, I don't know if that was an issue, but hey, this might be a great bag for some people. I really liked it when I first got it. It was very cool, very practical, very small, somewhat lightweight. I don't have it super loaded down. I'll do a little comparison. I'll probably do a loadout on this guy, kind of show you what I have in here, because I haven't got to do a video on this one yet. As I kind of pack this guy out, is what I want to do. First off, the 4B, you get 4 pockets here in the front. What I've noticed too also with the difference, and you'll see as I take this out, you get an extra 2 pockets here. The 3B has this kind of slot, and you can still fit things within here, but then you've got space here in the front, and this came with tape strap, sticker, and a 5-year warranty. Veto honors a 5-year warranty on their products here. So anyways, yeah, starting off, looking at the base. I want to get a measurement on there. We'll look at, I believe the base on that. Got about 6 inches on the base by about close to 3.5, maybe 3 and a little over a quarter. And then on the 3B here, we got about 4.25 by about 3 3/4. So that's going to be your difference on the bottom there. So yeah, so to do a little loadout here, I've just got a little DeWalt 9-foot tape. It's got a magnetic back on it. I don't need anything larger than that for quick calls. Oh, by the way too, these are tape clips here in the front. Slide your tape on. Same with the 3B as well. Nice tough Velcro pouch there. Just keep some screws for bathrooms, for tubs. Little tub repairs there. A couple of little Allen wrench hex keys for faucets. Probably just going to pull all this stuff out and show you, and then I'm going to want to pack this thing differently. So outlet tester there, GFCI tester. Some zip ties. Bag of, so I'm not carrying a whole lot in this thing. Got some anchors there. Screws. Let's see here. Some Wagos. Anybody use Wagos? I love Wagos. And some more spacers there for outlets that are a little funky in the wall there. If you can see in there, I might show you after I get this opened up or get more stuff out of it. You got some bit pockets inside that first pocket there. Inkzol. I don't use Sharpies anymore. Ever since I started using Inkzols here, you can't beat those. Another Allen key. I call this the squirrel cane. Keep that guy on me too for faucet repairs. Same, another little shorter squirrel cane. Spring set tool. This thing is beautiful when you don't have a finished nail that gets set all the way. I've got some earlier videos too of some bag loadouts, and over the past year or so my setup's kind of evolved like most of anybody else's, and I've been able to dwindle stuff down and get different tools, and the less I can carry the better. So I go with multi-functioning tools as much as possible. Stud Buddy. I will leave links to all these tools in the description. Majority of this stuff came from Amazon. This thing came from Home Depot. I've had this Husky forever. It's just a little, I usually end up using this mainly for towel bars, the little set screw that's up in there. Milwaukee job site pin. Got a little magnet, telescoping magnet, grabber tool. Little pocket Irwin level. This is a Thorblad deep hole pencil. This one's pretty cool. Found this on Amazon. It's got a pencil sharpener, or the lead sharpener in the back here if I can get it out. No, that's the back. Anyways, this part pops off here. It's got your lead sharpener deal there. Like this guy, regular kind of pencil, and then you pop that off, and got your deep hole marking there. This guy here, this is the first one that I bought. I have bought a second one as well. I think the video I did before this one. This is a SHENHAOXU, I think. I can't pronounce that. I pronounced it right the first time. This was basically a Vessel electric screwdriver knockoff. This actually had, at the time, better reviews than the Vessel. This guy was $30 versus the 50 plus bucks for the Vessel. I do like this thing. The magnet on this is super strong here, or pretty strong. Yeah, that's not gonna work on the squirrel cane. Just trying to find something, but anyways, usually holds on to screws pretty well. Basically, all it comes with is your charging cord for your charger there, and then this bit flips over. So you got a Phillips 2 and then a slotted 6. You have forward and reverse. This thing will almost drive a stud or drive a screw into a stud almost completely if it has a full charge. And then of course after running it, get it in as far as you need to, and then you can actually hand tighten the rest of the way. This has been a game changer for me. I keep this thing on me at all times. Love that guy. And to kind of go with it, if I need any extra bits or if I'm doing any kind of dishwasher stuff, I've got the Klein Impact 11-in-1. A lot of you guys already know about this guy. I'm not going to do a full deal on this right now. You flip that around, you got all your different bits on this thing here. I don't go anywhere without this. I did have a smaller, tough built, tiny little pouch, and I was basically carrying these two guys around, and then my Knipex Cobras. But I started needing to grab a few more things here and there, and I got tired of running back and forth and just carrying the one little pouch around. That's why I ended up going with the TP3B. So yeah, these are a daily use for me here. I've got my Milwaukee pliers there. This is like 6-in-1, or I can't remember what. I did a video on these a while back. These have been great. Electrical work, outlets usually. Just for extra bits. I don't try to carry a bunch of extra bits on here, but this kind of solves that problem. We got the 14-in-1 adjustable Klein here, so I keep this in here as well. With the was it 1/4 inch and 3/16 little driver bit there, and of course in the bottom end there, extra bit storage, so if I need extra bits, Torx, whatnot. Speaking of bits, I'll put this in the description too. Railer, these have been really awesome too. I keep these on here. You can buy different setups of these with your different type bits, whatever you need. Railer has been awesome. I've loved all their stuff so far. And then these bad boys saved me so many times. These are 7-1/4, the Knipex Cobras. A lot of you guys out there know about these. If you don't have them, worth the money. Get some for sure. These have gotten me out of a bind so many times. I can even put these things on a valve stem that I can't break loose off of a tub. These things normally end up doing the job, so I don't even touch channel locks anymore most of the time. I got a 10-inch pair of these as well in my other setup. These have been amazing here. I won't do too much on that deal right now. So sorry, I keep trying to get a phone call there. Work light here, basically. I think I did another video on this guy here. It's got 3 different settings. magnetic base. They came in a 3-pack. I got these on Amazon. These are awesome. Just got these for my birthday the other day. These Knipex twin grip pliers here. I'm sorry, any tool number, product number, I will put in the description if I'm not stopping enough for you to check that out. I'm not listing it off. I'm just trying to make it through this video. Not making it too long for you. Pair of Klein needle nose. Some snips there. This is basically a little stubby guy here. That's definitely wedged in that pocket there. 5/8 for hooking up an elbow on a dishwasher when I'm doing installs. Got my Klein voltage tester. Also has a flashlight on it. And then my Klein little ratchet. Got a little hole punch here if I'm needing to reset a cabinet hinge, or usually is what I end up using it for, just to get a little pilot hole started. And then a little beater pry flathead there. Then another little pry bar there. Keep on the side. You can utilize this to slide a belt loop through here, or a belt, but I just have utilized it for extra storage here. A little bit container, some extra little screws and bits. Couldn't really find a bit or a tiny little bits and bobs container that would really fit in here with putting the other stuff in there, so I made use of that space in there. From what I can tell, most guys don't tend to run a belt through that, as far as I know. Oh yeah, by the way, this has a clip on the back. Haven't really had to clip this to my pocket. I usually just grab this thing and go with it like this. And of course, keep a small roll of some Gorilla tape, Teflon tape, and then some electrical tape on there. But yeah, and then we're going to transition out to this. And then basically what I'll do is I'll load this guy down and get it set up, and probably use this for a little while, and then we'll do a review on this thing and kind of see how my loadout has changed. Like I said, my ridiculous complaint that I had, just as a fact of it, was starting to lean a little bit, and like I said, I don't know if it was like that when I first got it. This is no complaint on Veto. Veto is amazing. My first time getting anything from Veto has been this TP3B, and this little guy, it's super cute, man, and it's really cool. I do like it, you know. I just I wanted something that I felt like was going to be a little more stable over time. I had some worries that maybe over time this was going to start leaning a bit more as I put weight into it, and that you would have problems with it tipping forward. I haven't had any issues with it tipping forward yet, but it does tend to favor that way a little bit. So I wanted to go with this here. That way I could pack a little more stuff into this thing. So you can see the comparison there, the difference on the pockets. It looks like you gain 2 more pockets within this, but not only that, you do have the front pocket here is definitely bigger than this here. You've got a difference of about, the pocket itself is probably going to be about 4.5 inches wide, versus you got about 6 inches wide on here. So you gain a good bit of space on this pocket right here. And now if you can see in there, you get quite a bit, a few more little bit holders in there. That's total, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 there. And you've got about 4 in here. So, not much of a difference. You can see that there. But yeah, you guys can check it out, figure out which one works for you. If you guys, any of you guys use Veto, let me know what you think in the comments. If any of you have had issues with the TP3B leaning forward, I just think it has something to do with, you know, possibly there just seems to be a little more less stability coming out to the front here, like this has, you know. So yeah, this video was not a complaint on any of this at all. I just wanted to kind of show you the transition. I haven't seen a lot of videos on here as far as a comparison between the 3B and the 4B. So yeah, I definitely wanted to do one on that. I'll check this guy out and let you know how it goes. Alright, see you next time.